Dustin here, CEO of 630, and today I'm going to show you how to turn on an electric tricycle. Stick around. All right, so today I'm going to show you how to turn on an electric tricycle. So that's how to turn on an electric tricycle, not turn on an electric tricycle. But before I do, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630, and of course, be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, new product releases, and of course, the giveaways we're doing weekly and monthly for bikes, e-bikes, and accessories. It's a lot of fun. So right before you here, before me, I have the 630 Every Journey electric tricycle, 250 watts, and we get a lot of questions about how to turn on a tricycle. We actually have that video already up on our YouTube channel, but I'm gonna show you how to turn on an electric tricycle. Now, it's a very similar process to a standard tricycle, but there are little tips and secrets on how to maneuver the electricity when turning. So let me grab my helmet and I'll show you how to do it. All right, I got my helmet on and I'm up and mounted on the bike, or tricycle, sorry. Now, I'm just gonna walk you through some stuff before I use the electricity on how to turn on a tricycle. So tricycles, it's really important when you take turns, you wanna lean into the turn a little bit. Because you've got these two wheels in the back, sometimes if you don't lean properly, you may lift the tires off the ground, but once you figure out how to properly transfer your weight, it's never an issue. So when you're coming on a tricycle, you wanna make sure you just shift your body into the turn. And what you're kind of doing actually is leaving your butt planted and just leaning your upper body into the turn. You don't have to be this dramatic, I guess. It really depends on how drastic of a turn you're making. If you're really trying to go like this, I recommend, lean into it a little bit. It's gonna keep the wheels planted, but keep your butt down and just kind of lean your upper body into it. That's really the best method. And that's gonna allow you, see, I can turn, pretty good like that. Now, if I was just upright and doing this, I may be a little, see, the wheel may pop up. So you really just want to kind of lean your upper body, leave your butt planted. That's going to help get the weight going in the right direction. Now, when you add the electricity into it, you want to do the same thing. But a few recommendations I have is try not to use, now, if you're using the pedal assist to make a turn on an electric tricycle, you want to, when you're coming into the turn, so I have two recommendations. One, I would say turn the electricity off if you're going to make a very steep turn. So you can take this down to 0, which essentially will cut the motor out. So, let's say, let me get this going up this hill here. You're coming in right here and you're in, 3. Ideally, either you cut the electricity and you keep pedaling, or when you come into the turn, stop pedaling, the motor will cut, brake a little, and then lean into it. So let me take you through that one more time. So I'm in pedal assist 3, I'm braking, letting off, and then turn. And then when you come, I recommend only to start pedaling, if you have the pedal assist on, only start pedaling again when you're coming out of the turn, okay? So let me show you. You're coming, I stop, I start turning, and then when I'm into the turn about halfway, I pedal through it. Don't pedal into the turn because you're gonna create way too much speed, especially if you have the electric assist on. So we're coming in, braking, and then I'm turning, and then I'm pedaling through it. Now, same thing is true of the throttle. When you're coming into a turn, you're gonna wanna back off that throttle a few feet before, so I'm braking, I'm coming in, and then I'm turning out of it. So the first half of the turn, I don't wanna use the electricity at all, I wanna coast into it. That's really gonna be the safest method. Now, obviously, like I said, there's different levels of turn, so it depends on how severe. If you're just, let's say, going like that, you can really keep the electricity going. It's more if you're making bigger full U-turns or full left or right-hand turns when this applies. So let's say you're coming in, I'm letting off, I'm braking, and then I'm coming in, and then I'm pedaling out or using the throttle to get out of it. So I just want to make sure that I'm safely through the turn before I start accelerating out of it and I have good balance. And everything I said from turning without electricity applies. So you really want to come in, brake, lean your body in, keep your butt planted, lean your body in. It really is important when you lean, keep both your butt cheeks down on the seat. You just want to lean your upper body into the turn, just like that. So you can get great weight distribution. Now, I'll just show you again. Now, if we're talking about looser turns, like so if I'm just doing more like bigger loops like this, you can be a little more free, but there I'm slowing. It's really when you get to that 90-degree angle that you have to start to use the tilt of your body even more. And there you have it. That's how you turn on an electric tricycle. So if you have any other questions at all, comments, please put them below or reach out to us by phone, 310-982-2877, or email us, the team at sixthreezero.com. And don't forget, if you're in the market for an e-bike or electric trike, take our proprietary body fit quiz on our website. It's going to ask you some questions about your body and your life, and our proprietary algorithm will recommend the perfect bike or trike for you. In addition to that, we have a 90-day test ride your e-bike or e-trike policy. If you don't love it within 90 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. And we have a 365-day warranty. If anything goes wrong outside that 90 days, we take care of it, no questions asked, no problems. Lastly, join our community. You can download our app or join our Facebook Peddlers group. You can connect with our riders before you purchase, ask them any sorts of questions about the e-trike or any other products, and get their opinions, their feedback. And then once you have a bike, it's a lot of fun to be a part of the community, compete on the app with our leaderboard challenges that we do weekly for giveaways of bikes and e-bikes. In addition, in the Peddlers group, you can connect with members, make friends, post photos. It's a ton of fun, and we'd love to have you. Thank you for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.